money and relationship with women, right? And I talked about having dealt with basically five different women. One I met in New York. Three random Igbo women like me. I'm Igbo, and then my mom, she's also Igbo. So four Igbo women. And I didn't really talk about the girl I actually went to New York with. Um, and then I just talked about a lot of good stuff. So go check that out. It's if you look on my page, you'll see it. It should be posting now. Anyways, so I ended the live to go into Dollar Tree to grab some snacks, and I realized that the Color Purple video I did, I said don't watch Color Purple, and I talked about it. It got 32 likes and 1,500 views, and I'm actually really like blown away. I'm like, whoa, I'm surprised because I mean that's wow, you guys. I thank you so much. Like seriously, sincerely, thank you so much. I'm so surprised. I didn't think it was going to do that well. And again, this is just me talking while driving to work. I work 100 hours a week, so I go from work to work. I sleep in my car in between, and I take showers at the gym, stuff like that. And so I don't have time to just sit at home and just give you a live. And I actually, believe it or not, that's gonna change up a little bit. I just resigned from my night job, and one of my New Year goals is to work 100% from home. So I'm gonna start doing engineering and whatnot from home. I'm looking for my first position, and it doesn't matter if they pay me 40,000, 10,000. 40,000 actually the average in the country. So if they just pay me 40, I'm happy just to get my foot in the door. And then I'm gonna study for AWS, which is the Amazon workspace, right? And I'm gonna study and get my different types of certificates, and then I'm gonna get my FE and Peak professional engineering license under my belt and all that. And then I also have time to do more lives. So Jesus, dude, what is wrong with you? Like, it's not a stop. I don't have a stop sign. I have the right of way. But like my dad always says, there used to be a commercial when my dad was younger, growing up in Nigeria, post Civil War Nigeria. He says something about dead men have no right of way, drive with care, or something like that. I need to ask him again how he said that and actually memorize it. Basically, dead men have no right of way, literally. So, something about like they rhymed it. Dead men have no right of way, something like that. Drive with care, right of this or that. Anyways, it's very clever. Anyways, so I'm so happy. Like, wow, 1,500 views. Wow. So I'm gonna do a part two to the Color Purple and give an update about what's going on. And the numbers haven't increased. It's doing very bad. I'm so happy about that. We really need to change the image. Like, if you're a black woman and you are a feminist, like seriously, rethink what you're doing. And that's not wise. Um, Ruby Bridges, like I said in the last video, is still alive, and she was spit on these ladies. These people have tricked you into feminism, where an Igbo girl from a family that I've known all my life, we moved from Nigeria all the way here, and she's studying to be a medical doctor. I'm an engineer, and we're trying to have a conversation. Can't even go past 2 days because she's talking about that marriage and stuff is slavery, and how it's chained and cooking and cleaning. Something about 1950s. So I'm like, yo, you don't know anything about 1950s. How old are you? You know? And she's so disrespectful that she can't even take the time to listen to her counterpart. Like, I'm not talking about counterparts and I'm a black man, she's a black woman. We're talking about Igbo woman, Igbo man, same village, same everything. Families know each other. Both families have checked each other off as like approved. And you don't even have any common respect for me to at least hear me out. Because I'm the one created in this world to look after you. Like, I'm the one created this world to have the best interest for you and your family and our community. And you don't even have enough respect to hear me out. But other people, they move together. If Chinese man tells Chinese woman, hey, let's do this to do better, they listen. White man, da 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 da. Muhammad Ali used to say it. Blue jays are blue jays, red jays or red birds are red birds. But then for me, it's different. Why is that? And then people get upset when I'm with a different woman. They're upset when they see me with a Filipino woman, a Japanese woman. Oh, I don't want to say a white woman. There's nothing wrong with white women. It's just white women have actually given me so much problem in the past that I definitely stay away. Um, and not necessarily too much problem. It's just I've never really noticed white women ever like me like that. I've never had any white women really African and African American and Dar. Maybe it's whatever mixture I've got going on as just literally my mixture, my personality, everything. It doesn't seem to work too well. And I've got the Malcolm X personality and all that. But I'll date any woman. It's just you. When we talk about history, be prepared. I'm gonna talk about history. You know, because you're not gonna make me look like I don't have any history, and you're gonna be aware of my history sooner or later. So I'll date any woman. Like I don't mind dating any woman, but for white girls, they've never really. Asian girls, like literally, I've dated the same amount of Asian as I've dated black girls. Asian girls, my skin tone and personality, they I've just dated so many Asian women. And it's starting to get to a point where I've dated more Asian women than black girls now. It's been a few years since I've dated a black girl. And I think black girls are actually the most beautiful, followed by Asian women. The problem with black girls and Asian women is that black girls are gorgeous, but it's hard to get one that's in shape. And that's not even go down that's nice and stuff like that. Asian girl, they come in shape generally. They're nice, you know. And yeah, that's a wrap. And they're pretty. I think they're attractive. I think they're very attractive. After black girls is Asian girls for sure. And I wouldn't say that's like a black girls are 10, Asians are 8. I would say like black girls are 9.5, Asian women are 9.3. And then when you add the other factors that I was talking about, then they're superior. I'm sorry, they are. I haven't met an Igbo girl that treated me right. They for some reason Igbo girls be coming in talking like it's Nollywood movie. They be kind of mean and making mean jokes and all this stuff and talking down to me. It's so bad, like seriously. And like the last Igbo girl I tried to date, her name was Precious from that meme. Precious, oh Precious. Anyways, and she would just belittle me for months. Below me. If you guys want to hear that story, I could talk about it sometime. And I was actually thinking about doing a like I was actually thinking about talking about the different types of women I've dated, and maybe even reading some text messages because it was actually really really interesting. I've I've really dated or tried to date some women that is just like wow. And maybe if I talk about these kind of things, then it'll shine some light and show that I'm not crazy. And to come back to what we're talking about, um, a lot of girls are bitter, and the reason for that is the color purple. And movies like the color purple, and I don't want to spend my hard-earned money to go see a movie that is just so sad and depressing. I want to go see Black Panther, where you come out, you're like, you know, ah, ah. I want to go in there thinking like literally looking at the person who is my sister or my brother who is in the same house eating food with me and thinking this person's out to get me. I don't want to. And the last time I took a girl on a date to the movies, it cost me $80. So you telling me I'm just going to spend $80 to be mad on Christmas? On Christmas? They should have. If you want Color Purple to succeed, I know it's the holidays. We should just wait until to Black History Month, not on Christmas. So you telling me you expect people to? Because apparently the movie cost $100 million. You expect people, the American black woman public, like that, because black men ain't going. You expect the American black woman public, or I don't know how to say that better. The general black uh female black woman, I don't know, whatever, to spend $100 million out of the community to be angry and starting the new year in a deficit of in their wallets, in their spirit, and their esteem for relationship and marriage. We're already at 25% apparently, according to Karen Samuels and Black demographics, and we're also apparently the not only the least married but the most divorced. Meanwhile, these people who start up this feminist nonsense, when I was in college, they were getting in relationships and married a year. Like they were literally getting engaged junior year in college. From my experience, I actually back then I said, "Wow, what's going on?" Every other Facebook post was engaged, engaged, engaged. Now they're kids and married a year after. Excuse me, a year after they were getting married. And when I went to my 5 year um, reunion, kids everywhere. Meanwhile, the one particular black girl I was very close to can't make it seem to work, and I've got her blocked and everywhere because I just don't. It hurts me spiritually, like it really hurts my feelings. I can't go through a conversation without feeling jaded or upset at her because some nonsense she's saying or portraying. It's just like I gotta put you right here because I can't. It really hurts my feelings that I feel like you take me so lightly. You have no respect for me. It really hurts my feelings. So yeah, I'm gone. I'm gonna go date an Asian woman or some other woman. I'm not saying that like I'm just gonna go because I posted a video last week saying I just saw the most beautiful black girl just here. So I'm not saying like I'm not dating black women. That's not what I'm saying. I'm still operating the way I'm always been operating, but now I'm just gonna do it without guilt. It's like the way I operate is if you're nice and you have interest in me, I'll give you a chance. I give anybody who has an interest in me a chance. I give anybody that has interest in me a chance. The question is, are you able to take the time to understand me, to work with me, to get on board with where I'm trying to go, and us move forward? That's a real question, and you can't do it if you keep watching Color Purple. And like for example, this black girl I'm telling you about, I told her, what was that movie that came out in the summer? Like, I forget, Barbie. I told her don't go watch Barbie. And it's so crazy because months later, she went and watched it. And then she broke up with me like a month later, or like literally, I went, stayed with her for a few months because I had the flexibility at the time. I don't want to say too much because then you guys might be able to know who I'm talking about. The people who already know. So I stayed with her for a week after, so forth. And then 2 3 months after that, I'm on like Instagram and stuff, and I'm seeing that I see a meme. Apparently, girls are just breaking up with their boyfriends after seeing Barbie, and I literally told her, "Don't go watch that movie. Anything female, this or that, don't go watch it if you are a girl. Stop." Because you guys already move as a clique. As our counterpart, women move as a clique. They women women create the culture we live in. Like they are the culture. Like the weave, the makeup, they create that culture. Men fund it potentially, kind of. I would say women fund the culture because the money's okay. Well, if the money comes from the man, then yeah, and the women spend it. So women spend the culture. Like all the spending is either by a woman or because of a woman, right? So women create the culture. I don't want to make a relation to the man at the moment because I want to think about it, right? Of like how that relationship really is. Um, so even like if you think about even when you think about the housing situation, right? Like man might buy the house, but a woman to furnish it. So same man builds society, but the woman is the one who furnishes it with culture. Everything that we enjoy, festivals, stuff like that, food, dressing, you know, dance. Women do that. Women make the world lively. Men make the world live, or brings it to life, and then women makes it lively. I don't know if there's a difference of those words. I'll Google it and see if there's a difference between lively and live. Anyways, but yeah, I'm so excited that wow, 1,500 views. That's crazy. I've never had that many views off of a live. Like I've had views on videos, but that was 2 years ago when I was experimenting with the whole like YouTube ads, and I would promote a video to see how that works. and this just generated by itself. I didn't have to pay any money or anything like that, and that's wow. Like I really appreciate everybody. All can't hear me well, So I really really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully, you'll be able to see me actually set up and talk at home, and it'll be like constant audio. Maybe I'll do like 15 minutes a night or something on some sort of topic, and then I'll also do this because I have the time in the morning. Anyways, thank you so much. I'm gonna go in, get to work, so I can get home at a decent time. Anyways, I hope everybody has a good day. All right, bye.